Why are you going back to school at 48?
Because I want to get my degree in psychology, because I work in the mental health field and I want to get my degree in psychology.
Is it going to be more money for you?
Yes.
Incrementally or substantially?
No, substantially.
It is definitely too late to go back.
No, it's not
for me. Listen, I got my first degree with all three of my kids.
Trying to finish that. I didn't know that there was an age cap on getting an education, but okay.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. First of all,
I didn't know that there was an age cap on growth.
Only people without an education think that.
I already have a certification, so
it's not too late. It's not too late.
Can y'all answer my question? Why do people go to college?
To get a degree.
I'm going to get
so they just go for a degree.
No, I'm saying to get a skill set. There's a certain skill set that you want to get.
He said, "Oh, so they just go for a degree."
I know. I have 4 college degrees, and I ain't mad. I got and I'm not taking none of them back.
You go to college to get a job.
Right. I went to college.
I want a degree. Ooh.
And I want to have something specific. Because I don't want to just have a job. Like right now, I have a career. I have a career as a behavior therapist.
You have a career, but you're gonna go to school.
I'm a PhD.
Because I want to. And now I'm my kids are grown, and I can really focus on school and not have to be worried about raising a family and doing all this stuff with my kids.
Ain't you about to retire?
Well, I'm about to retire.
I'll go to school till I leave this earth, just so I gotta pay them student loans back. So how about that?
Y'all stop. I will say this. It's not really the degrees for me. It's the debt that because we as African American women, we do own about, I think it's 43% of the student loan debt out of 1.6 trillion.
I'm a PhD.
We do own a majority of the debt. So it's not the debt. It's not school. I'm not saying it because I got a degree. I'm just saying it's really the debt that I would like us to get out of debt and not go to school for fields that's going to pay us low fee. Like we go to school for social work, and we know that only pays about $40-some thousand a year. But yet it takes $150,000 to go to school, huh?
That's only starting though. You can make over $100,000 a year. My mother works she works for the state, and she started as a social worker and went to school for social work, and she makes well over
that takes years and time, and then that's not everybody in social work. That's just a small percentage of people, and that's one thing, so not everybody in social work is going to make $100,000 though, even if they're in it for 20 years.
You can though, especially with overtime. And you get good benefits. So it depends on what you want out of life.
But I've never seen it. Even for 20 years, they don't make that money.
This bachelor degree that you're going to get, is it a 4-year program, or do you only need to do 2 years to complete a bachelor?
I only need to do 2 years because I already have an associate's.
I'm a PhD.
Credits already transferred.
How much is it going to cost you to complete this bachelor's degree?
Fellas, let's talk facts. Your belt game can make or break your look. You can have the cleanest fit, but if your belt is cracked, stretched, or sagging, you just killed the vibe. And believe me, women notice. First impressions matter. That's why I'm excited to partner with Anson Belt and Buckle. They completely reimagine how belts should work. No more holes. Anson uses a micro-adjustable track system that gives you the perfect fit every single time. Once you try it, you'll never go back to a regular belt. And here's what sets it apart. One box gives you 3 buckles and 3 straps. That's 9 different combos. More versatility, less clutter. You'll look sharp in every situation. Anson is family owned, backed by a lifetime guarantee. And because they're sponsoring this video, you'll get a free bonus buckle and a strap when you click the link below or scan the QR code. Don't wait. Upgrade your belt game today.
And how much is it going to cost you to complete this bachelor's degree?
I'm not really sure, but right now I'm going.
Nothing. She got the GI. She got the marker.
Three classes a semester, and I do qualify for financial aid, and I'm getting loans.
I thought you got the GI Bill from your husband.
This ain't gonna be no 2 years.
I got that GI Bill from him.
This ain't gonna be 2 years. This ain't gonna be.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up.
This ain't gonna be 2 years if you're only taking 3 classes a semester.
But I don't need a whole lot of credits, so I know love you. Big bro, little bro, whatever. I love you. Thank you for being.
Yeah, but then
I got
like the math classes and stuff. If you have to do any placement,
you can never have too many degrees according to the ethnic women in this country.
You know, we do hold a lot of degrees, don't we?
Yes, we do.
But,
hold on, don't they got that New York or that Boricua grant over there in New York?
First of all, they do. It's called the TAP program. It's a tuition assistance program for New York residents. So thank you very much. Don't try to be cute.
I just thought they had that Boricua. You know that.
I just say less debt. You know, I'm not not against debt. I'm not against college degrees, but I am a person who owes student loan debt, and I'm definitely against the debt. So, you know, I'm 100% against. So if you can start out at community college.
How are you against the debt, but you all about you can never have too many degrees?
I'm paying for my doctors out of my pocket. So
no, that's still debt.
You got a bank.
It doesn't matter. It's my life. I don't have no kids. All my kids are grown.
I'm not telling you what to do.
I got her pockets, Will.
I'm straight, okay?
I'm not in her pockets.
The younger
tell her what to
generation.
do. She said,
the younger generation.
You said you can never have too many degrees, but you are against the debt.
Yeah, that don't mean they have to have the debt. I know somebody that got a whole bunch of degrees and they went through the military and got all their degrees. So we can't just have people that have a bunch of degrees. And she's a confirmed millionaire, baby. So we can go and let's just be real here.
No million yet, but
hold on. 88% of millionaires have at least a bachelor's degree. So please don't slack on that. We got to stop trying to put degrees down. Because at the end of the day, we at the bottom of the barrel, Black people. We are not getting rich. We're the poorest one out there. We got to stop. Stop discouraging people.
And in reverse.
Are you a woman that got a degree in maybe finance or something to build a business together? She knows degrees because we don't know the political side of nothing. That's why we have the most failed businesses out there. So we can get up here and try to put up on the down for getting a degree. I do tell Black women to stop getting all that debt. Okay, that's one thing I'm against. Period. Because now
how are you supposed to get the degree?
They can work. They can
pay for it.
Things like they can pay for it. They can go to community.
You can pay for it. You can get scholarships. You can get
OnlyFans.
You can get
Why y'all acting like motherfuckers don't go to OnlyFans so they can pay for
say this too.
You can use a lot of different ways.
One more thing.
Literally a lot of different ways.
Listen to what I'm asking you. Listen. If you're saying you can work and pay for the degree, how? First of all, you're in favor of there's never too many degrees. And then you want them to just work just to pay for school and to go to school.
That's not what I'm insinuating.
I think it's crazy. See, if you're going to go to college, you should get a loan and go to college so you can focus on college. Nobody should, in this society, go to college full time while holding a job to pay for that college. That's stress on top of stress.
Oh, sure.
So get the student loan, get the deferred payments, and pay when you get out of school, when you have a legitimate job that can actually afford to pay your student loan.
I can definitely agree with that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people getting degrees in low-paying fields, but yet they're on $200,000-$300,000.
But you didn't say that.
That's what I'm insinuating, because that's a majority of our debt that Black women get.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to compare us from.
Right. But listen. If you're going to go to school, we're assuming that when you ladies are telling women to go to school, they're going for a meaningful degree.
Yeah, right.
So a meaningful degree is not going to be a walk in the park.
For sure.
Then you're saying hold down a job and pay for the school at the same time, which is insane. Get a loan, focus on school, and graduate, and then get a career, and then pay the loan back.
But that's
I would say get a scholarship. Don't even.
Everybody
don't have to go to
everybody don't qualify for scholarships though, and that's the thing. Everybody don't. Even if you get a 4.0, everybody would not.
Y'all talking to the masses, aren't y'all? Y'all talking to a specific individual. Everybody can't get a scholarship.
Exactly.
Right.
So, and this is the thing.
I'm just saying that's better.
I'm with him on that.
If you're going to talk to the masses, you have to talk about the avenue that the masses could obtain. You cannot just tell people get scholarships. What, every Black kid in America gonna get a scholarship to go to college?
Well,
every Black kid not, but if they actually, a lot of Black kids don't
depends on the school.
You're talking about select
go
kids.
through the process.
So you're talking about
some assistance.
Okay, right. But listen. Whether you get some assistance or not, you're going to the solution is get a loan. If you're talking about select kids who can get a scholarship, then only talk about the select kids who can get a scholarship. Don't broadcast the message to the general population when you ain't talking to them.
Well, women generally have better opportunities to get funded their entire school education funded than men do. Women have endless opportunities to get their school paid for.
Only a small percentage are even qualified. It don't matter if you got a 4.0. Like say for Harvard, right? I also put like John Hopkins, right? When John Hopkins they only let a small percentage of people in the school.
John Hopkins.
But I'm just saying in general, I'm just talking about just throwing out something. It could be a lower school, sir.
But even like if you talk about like a state school, Lady O, you have a better chance of getting scholarships for those type of schools.
Yeah, but I'm
like Ivy League.
Everybody for real. But the thing is, we try to tell when we hop to scholarships, we think that just because you apply and you got good grades, you're going to get them. And I'm just saying, there's still a small percentage of people that they'll work those scholarships to, is what I'm saying. And but what picking is saying, you get a loan. This is what I see with other races. They get the loan, go to school, and they take their first couple of years to pay that loan back. They don't do nothing else but pay that loan back. That's more than what I'm talking about. You get the loan to go to school if you're not going to like community college first, and then you take the first couple of years to pay that loan back. That's what I'm saying.
That's really the better route.
Yeah.
Hey,
don't go straight to a university. Go to community college. Get all your gen eds out the way. And
now them scholarships you talked about don't even exist no more.
But that's a good.
But you can, and you're not going to use as much money. You're not going to owe as much, and you can get done with school in 2 to 3 years if you go that route instead of 4 years.
The military is the best route. The military is the best route.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
The military is not the best route for all.
No, it's not.
The military is the best route.
Let me ask you this.
Now we're not talking to the man.
Did you go into the military? Did you go into the military?
The military gonna make you made for that motherfucker.
You got to sell your soul first before they.
Did you go in and
sell your soul?
Yes, you do.
Why you gotta sell your soul?
Let a war break out. You got to hopefully you make it back so you can go to college.
Okay, what damn? What's that? It's war. It's a war.
Okay, I'm saying everybody.
It's a war in the black community. Is you got a higher chance of surviving in the military than in the damn black community right now.
Darling.
But also, your kids can go to college too.
Darling,
don't want to do that. And your kids, you set for life. What you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Should you go into the military as an officer or enlisted?
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
No.
You could do like 4 or 5 years, and
you just need 4 or 5 years of honorable service. It doesn't matter.
That's it. I know a guy that
you set for life.
Plenty of routes.
So go to the military and then go to college.
Yes.
You can go in the military.
You can go to the college while you in.
You can. They'll pay for it. Both of my parents were in the military.
And whenever whenever you have children, you can transfer. Your kids are set. They got their tuition assistance.
As long as you don't use it.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Right from
you can transfer to post 9/11, but they get the Montgomery chapter 30. I think chapter 30. Montgomery jail bill. It's tuition. It's partial.
I don't know. My mom was in the Navy. My father was in the Army, and neither one of them could give me anything because they both went to school.
Hey, Trev, I got a question for you.
So they could not get.
Well, I will tell you this. There's another thing. If they file,
let you ask the question.
If they file, hold on. Let me wrap this up. Will, if they file, if your mother and your father both were in the military, I think where they dropped the ball at is they didn't file for disability compensation. Had they got the disability. Yeah, had they got the disability compensation, that would have opened up a whole new window of shit. They would
have to get a reason for disability compensation. They didn't have a reason for disability.
That's easy. Trust me. You spend years in the military, you don't need no reason.
My mom was only 4 years, but she had me.
Yes, man. Do you know what you got to do? You know what people go through in the military? You get post-traumatic stress. You get stress on your back, stress fractures on your knees, all kinds of shit, bro. You get
that in real life.
Headaches. Yes, you don't even. Ty, you'd be surprised. It's so many people suffering right now, 40, 50 years that went to the military when they were 18 and they were jumping out of vehicles and shit, out of airplanes and helicopters.
My daddy jumped out
and
of
they
airplanes.
never filed. And
ahead,
then all of them pains and stuff they had, all of them sick call visits, is haunting them right now. And they wish they could remember where their paperwork was at.
And this the best option.
You probably wish they wasn't jumping out of planes.
They were jumping. I'm telling you, it's
do that anyway, though. In real life,
talking about the military, and don't let it be the Marine Corps.
I tell your son,
that's the toughest one, ain't it? Like
if you go to college and then have PTSD
Will, ask your question.
Oh, like he already got military in the crib already.
Well, ask your question, Will.
So
tell me right now, I got shit going on with me every day.
The average black man in America should have how many degrees, you think?
3.
I would listen. I'm not telling my son to do that. You know what I'm telling him to do?
I'm a PhD.
Listen, I'm telling him to get into STEM. I'd rather you take a 6-month. Listen, hold on. Y'all want me to answer this shit? That's not. Listen, for me, I'm not. Listen, I say take the path of least resistance. I say go ahead and get you a cybersecurity cert. There's places like IBM and shit that are paying for people to get into it. You're better off in the technology world. You're gonna make 6 figures immediately, well into it, and that's just starting out. So you can do coding, you can do AI script writing, you can do cybersecurity. Those are all future proof that will likely not be taken over for quite a while by automation, and they're gonna pay you well right out the gate, and the investment is low. And your return on your low investment is high. So
they're not going to pay you as much just with the certification, though, Trev. You need the degree and the certification.
I agree with Trev.
I'm already listen. I already know about this.
I work in IT.
Just so y'all, me too. So me too. So me too.
What that mean? You know how many fields IT has? What do you do in IT?
I know how many fields, and I'm saying you make more
what do you
money
do in
if
IT?
you have the degree and the certifications. That's all I'm saying.
You're
going to come out making good money, but you'll make more if you
what
have
do
the
you
with a
degree and
bachelor's?
certification coming
With a
in
bachelor's?
the door.